He lost in his match against Massa. He lost in his match against Massa, which would have seeded him into the bracket. So Massa made it through instead before getting eliminated first round by Nurchio. To the top left hand side, our green Zerg from OSC Elite. Give it up if you're cheering on Demi. Second place in OSC rankings this year means this is his first time playing in this tournament. OSC points are the big determining factor for the seeds going into this event. We are on day 8 out of 9 of action from the OSC Championship, and what a trip it has been. This is the bottom right hand side. Our yellow Protoss player from Ting is Neeb. Thank you everyone for joining me on this journey today, which has been going towards a 14-hour stream. It's been some fantastic StarCraft 2, and I hope you all agree. And I hope you're all going to join me again for more StarCraft 2 action later today, or tonight I should say, in 10.5 hours time. We are going to be going live with the playoffs of the WESG APAC Regional Finals, Maru vs Classic, Time against Dark, third place match, and a grand final. Following on from that, we will be going live once again with the OSC Championship final day. Its goal comes down to this tomorrow. This tournament gets decided. The WSG APAC gets decided. There's so much StarCraft going on. That starts in 10.5 hours from now. I'm going to be back for another 14+ hour stream, bringing you guys all of the StarCraft happening throughout the night and day. Demi versus Neeb here in game 1. I am going to set up the thingamabobbies, the votes, so you can hashtag Demi or Neeb in the chat if you would like to show your support for these players. That is now available, so you can get those hashtags going for Demi or Neeb. Hashtag whoever you think is going to be taking this year. As we get set up and wait to see what is going to be happening in the next few moments. An Adept coming across the map, getting in towards the upper left hand side. 2 Adepts here gathering together, and they're going to start shading on forward. Neeb going to go into this mineral line in a moment. And there's going to be seeing those drones. Not going to get picked off. The Adepts do not commit. Just to kind of reconfirm kind of what this format looks like, guys. Basically, the OSC points throughout the year give you seeds. Top 50 get invited to the championship. Top 20 get seeded through the winners bracket, some of them further on than others based on their higher seeds. And then 21st through 26 get seeded into the lower bracket. 27 through 50 play in 4 groups of 6 to limit them down from 24 players to 12, who then play playoff matches to get seeded into the bracket to join, or to make up 32 players in the championship bracket altogether. So that's why some players are seeded into the lower bracket, some are seeded into the winners. It's all based on their OSC performances throughout 2017. Cancel here is going to see this drone gets picked off. A few workers going down already. There's Adept or 2 still over here actually, so looking to maybe try and get something done as the Oracles together. Going to go back up towards the top side now. Looking to see what is next. Neeb is playing Bly on the Go Gaming stream. That's either a rebroadcast or casted from replays. This is live right here, right now. Thank you again, Akuma to Diablo. Are you gonna stop? Oh my god, it's just never ending. Gifting a sub to Kion Knight. Thank you very much. As we're going to be seeing 2, 3, 4 workers going down, 5 work. Oh my god, so many workers from these Oracles. Neeb coming in and getting some good damage done. We'll be going to Twilight and a Robo follow-up, so probably straight in towards just Charge is the most common way lately, especially if you start up that Immortal right away. So just going straight towards a Charge as a follow-up here. Most likely while the Lair from Demi comes on in. Yep, she just uses the Twilight for Templar Archives right away, so going into some Archon drops. And then of course from there you can go into the Charge as well, so you have kind of the Charge lot Archon combination. As oh my god, the hashtag Neebs in the chat are insane. From Sated68, Chronotons, NZ Grimace, Smog4321, Konofi, Seabiscuit, Tungate, M&M's, XFEC, Pledge. Oh my god, it's moving too fast for me to see. There's a Demi from Hunterack, and from Ice Reflex, and from Fongya, and from Roland Thunder with a Kappa though. a lot of love from Neeb right now as he holds 86% of the belief of you guys. And 86% of the support. Awesome stuff there. Keep those votes coming in. We want to see your hashtags. We want to see who you're cheering on throughout the OSC Championship matches here today. 2 more oracles out in towards the center of the map again. A charge upgrade coming through. Extra gateways are building. Storm on the way up right now from Neeb. As we do see Zerglings through the center. Well, the Oracles is thrown down a Revelation. It's been very passive from Neeb beyond the Oracles. He hasn't moved out with a War Prism. He hasn't been attacking with the Archons or anything. He's just setting up nicely into the 3rd Nexus already and getting ready to go. Winner of this, by the way, will be playing against the winner of Cham against the winner of Scarlet Namshar. So it will be another PvZ for Neeb if he is the one to advance. Could be a Neeb Scarlet top side of the bracket, although Namshar's ZVZ is pretty good, and also the ZVZ of Cham's pretty good, so it's not going to be an easy one. There's no guarantee who's going to come through that side in towards that winner bracket final. And of course, Neeb's not there yet. He still has to take down Demi here as Ling run by gets denied for now. Thank you, Stampede993. Cheers 100 with the hashtag Demi. Thank you very much for the cheer 100. There's a couple of drones coming through the top side, and oh my god, we're actually going to be seeing mutas. The Spire came down. We're all going to be seeing mutas coming out right now. So mutas on the way, but Neeb's already building Phoenix. Neeb's already seen this with the Oracles, and he already knows what's coming. So Phoenix on the way up, and he's going to be setting up quite well against this here. As those Phoenix coming out. And we do see those mutas continue to come over to the right-hand side. As we're going to see, one Oracle is going to get picked away. Yeah, a couple of Archons coming forwards. And those mutas are going to be pushed away from the right side. But there's the Phoenix. And that's why they just started to shut down those mutas so quickly and so easily. And do you see Demi just getting pushed away already now? A few extra mutalisks on the way up, and another Phoenix obviously just continues to commit into this. So we now see the +1 attack upgrade from Neeb coming through as well. More Zerglings from Demi coming over towards the right-hand side. A couple of Lings up top as well. Moment of calm as you see the War Prism about to get ready to strike. Then again, some more love in the chat from Nat Manon and amongst all the Neebs. Still. For 25% of the vote, definitely a lot better than he was doing, in fairness, because he really wasn't doing too hot at all in the previous time. We quickly hopped on into that poll to see how things were going. 5th hatchery from Demi getting set up. We do see 2 Zerglings just down on the south side as well once more here, seeing where they can go. Corruptors on the way through, melee upgrade on the way through, flyer attack upgrade about to finish as well. Philippe peeking already from Neeb, so he's going to go straight in towards the Sky Toss play. He's just been setting up a lot of Zealots here as he sends one of them forwards to see what's up, but it's just a couple of Queens spreading the creep. +2 attack is coming in on the Forge, and again, just seeing what happens next as the melee upgrade coming through. Mutas on the way out. Extra Zerglings come into play. Mutas and Corruptors coming down the left side as I'll just begin to see what Demi can do. It's been a long time since I've seen the Muta Corruptors kind of really being a playstyle. The idea is that the Corruptors can kind of protect the Mutalisks. The Corruptors can kind of protect the Mutalisks as the Mutas come in and start to work their way through that pylon, and Corruptors do that out. They kind of zone out the Phoenix just like we saw right there. So that's kind of nice to see. The couple of pylons in the back aren't here just yet. The cannons go down. It's a lot of Mutas here. Neeb's actually having to open a few Stalkers, and whoa, actually Neeb's also across the map. So base trade time. Demi taking a lot of damage already, but obviously doing quite a bit as well. Some Lings join the fray over here. Neeb's going to come on in and start a fight against the Stalkers. Corruptors will fight the Phoenix. Lings should try and join the fight against the Stalkers too, because everything he can get to shut down these units right now is only going to help Demi win this base trade in the end. Just going to be seeing the units from Neeb continue to push on forwards, coming in towards the front. As you see those Elves continue to work their way through the Spire now. Obviously trying to stop extra mutas from coming in. In a situation like this, stopping the extra mutas coming out is a huge deal, because Mutalisks mean more kind of, units that you have to have anti-air to deal with, and that isn't something you necessarily have a lot of as the game continues on. Now we do see a lot of Archons and the mass cannon from Neeb top right, so he's looking to just hold on to one single base here, it would seem. And as you are going to be seeing that hatchery to the left hand side going down as well, and continuing up the left, this army of Neeb coming up into position. The Spore Crawler is still taking some damage too, and we are going to see again so many Zealots up here also, as we're going to see those Archons picking off the Queen, and again, pushing in towards the main base. Mutas and Corruptors, Zerglings too coming in, and we are going to be seeing so many of these structures disappearing right now as Demi coming in towards the upper right hand side, and Archon leads the charge forwards. Demi continues to come in through the top, and again Archons and High Templars working their way through this lair, and they're going to be cleaning that up in the next few moments. Lair goes down, and we'll see those Archons still picking their way through a few more of the Broodlings. A lot of Mutas and Corruptors trying to see what they can do. Obviously, they'll probably come up here, maybe fight this army. I mean, the Storm is available, though, plenty of Archons. It's not an easy army to fight, and that's maybe why Demi's going to go with everything, basically. The thing is, over time here, Neeb is rebuilding, he's rebuilding an economy, he's rebuilding bases. And what does Demi have? Well, he has a few drones out on the map, just sort of, I guess, kept safe. So I don't even know where those drones are. He's got 9 of them. How can I not find a single one? Oh, he's got 8 of them. Oh my god, even an Overlord keeping them safe. Well, you actually see the prison going down there, as we do see the Corruptors make their initial move forwards. And well, again, over here is a very safe position. He just recalls out. Well, that's obviously a pretty good spot here for Neeb, who has to kill off a couple of cannons to actually get his Archons out of the mineral line, etc. So that's to make his way through there. He's actually got a mothership on the way up. Is there an Overseer? There is a couple, so I guess if you snipe the Overseers, though, then puts you into a bit of an awkward spot if Demi can't rebuild it. As you see the Mutas in towards the main base. They're going to be working their way through this pylon very quickly. So pylon goes down. More pylons will be dropping very soon as well. A probe getting picked off as well. And we are going to be seeing this Nexus in the main base going to be falling very, very shortly. Nexus in the main does drop then, and we are going to be seeing again that Temple Archives being worked away at now. To the south side, a bunch of Archons and Zealots moving on through. And we are going to be seeing again pylons continue to be picked away at the moment. Shield battery or 2 over in this main base as well, getting picked away at. As we are going to be seeing the mothership being chrono boosted out. It's going to pop here in a moment. As Neeb just went back across the map. He's still got some Archons trapped over here. I guess he's just like making sure, like, hey, I just want to make sure you don't leave this base, bro. Oh my god, some Archons kind of getting trapped in the middle, and they are going to start going down. One Archon picked off, another one dropping. I mean, even still, though, I mean, Demi loses this base again. He's going to lose a few more drones. He still has the drones in this Overlord up top. Archons here going to get some good splash onto the Mutas, and even just lowering the Muta number. It's kind of a huge deal right now, kind of for the follow-up. As you're going to see, those Immortals just going to go for another kind of structure or 2. Demi has not rebuilt his base, and he is being revealed. So it's getting a Spore Crawler. What's left on the map? 2 Extractors only? Oh my gosh, well, one of them is right here, and the other one is just there. Again, there is drones, and there is the opportunity to build a hatchery. If Demi remembers, he's got those drones in the Overlord, of course. That is one of the things that we need to make sure he remembers, because, of course, it is something he could forget. Neeb, though, with 5 more gates on the way up, is going to be able to start rebuilding units soon. And being able to rebuild units just puts his army into such a position where Demi is just so far off from that, because he has to build a hatchery. Then he has to build a spawning pool. Then a lair, before he can realistically build anything that's going to be somewhat useful against this army of Neeb. Meanwhile, Neeb's just like, yeah, I'm just going to keep expanding, builds another forge so he can get more cannons up. He was trying to break through his cannon here, but the shield battery was keeping it alive. He was like, no, I don't want you to break down my base. And he's like, dude, I gotta get out of here. The shield battery says, no, this is my base, and I'm gonna protect it. And then it's like, Neeb's just like, fuck off, you're out of energy, mate. Get out of here. Shield battery was like, oh, okay. Defend another cannon shield battery. Neeb needed that one dead. As you're gonna be seeing, the mothership is gonna keep these. I mean, again, there is Overseers here, right? But Stalker's fighting away, and Demi's just gonna type out the game. I guess just with so much still up from Neeb, how do you ever expect to do it? Like, you're never going to break through the cannons. You're never going to kind of deal with it in the long term in this matchup. I would like to once again just state, though, guys, do check out the Match Arena page today. Match Arena page is there for you guys to support this tournament. So if you're enjoying the games, you want to support the players, the Match Arena page is where you should go. The prize pool can be added to, and you can get a bunch of rewards for doing so, such as replay packs, coaching, and more. So do check that out. Exclamation mark Maturin in the chat. Give it a look if you've got a couple of dollars to spare. Well, it goes a long way. Goes a long, long way. Everyone's asking Neeb about when he's going back to Korea so far. Akiza says, Wardy's the worst commentator ever in any game. Stop talking for a second. Sorry for telling you what's going on in the game, bro. I'll commentate with silence from now on. You right? Okay, I'm gonna try my new style as suggested from the chat. Commentating with silence. So let's see if you guys can follow what's going on. I just get the feeling you guys are kind of missing out on some of the info I'm trying to share. You know, if I stay quiet, like, you know, now you don't know all the awesome things I just said about Demi and Neeb, all the amazing facts that no one else knows, and now you're never going to know them either because I had to transmit them inside. I just don't think that style works out. I just don't. Nexus is dropping on down here in the natural expansion of Neeb. Getting this underway. And it was a hatch gas pull from Demi, one of the things I mentioned in my silent part of this cast just now. Couple of queens on the way up, and again, game number 2 here on Catalyst. Early couple of minutes, fairly slow and standard. I mean, Demi had survived 50 minutes against Neeb in the last game. It was not a bad effort, and honestly, he wasn't too far off a terrible position. Just needs to stop that kind of 4th base becoming so fortified so quickly. Maybe going up there sooner, not focusing as much on the main. But of course, that's way more easily said than done. Way more easily said than done from an observer's perspective. Stargate drops down from Neeb in the main base at the moment. Here we do see this overload from Demi. Starting to move from the upper side down to the south. Adept just moving forwards, picking up a Zergling. 1 link kill so far as the Adept goes all the way in towards the main base here. And well, drones will be pulled in towards that Adept to try and shut it down pretty quick as Ling's going to be coming through and that Adept is going to be chased. Actually 3 kills already though, that's not bad, and 2 of them are drones, so pretty good start up here right away. What's up, base trade? Do I know the way? Do I know the way? No, I don't know what this meme's about actually, I really don't. I have no clue what this meme is about, so no, I don't know the way. I just know people are saying it funny, and it's some sort of meme with VR, maybe? I don't know, I'm not up to date. I've been casting too much StarCraft for all of these memes, man. Thank you for the tier 500! In the chat, base trade. My man, appreciate it. Deb gets picked off, and we get into this. Guys, I'm not actually listening to the chat when they bitch about me. I just, you know, trying to make it a bit more interesting, a bit funny. I'm not actually getting salty or triggered or anything. Sometimes it amuses me to respond to these guys with a bit of fun. Oracle does come in, and a Spore Crawler will have to be cancelled right now as those queens are going to push the Oracles away. Going to be seeing the Robo Facility and the Twilight Council coming down for Lair on the way up in the main. Again, just near. Kind of a similar setup from Demi so far. I guess we'll see what he's going to change up to. I was going to see the Oracles coming in for 2-3 Oracles. So far, so good. As we do see again the Lair coming up to being about halfway done in the next couple of moments. Again, Depth's shading through the center of the map, and we're going to see what they can get up to in the next couple of moments. A couple of Oracles ahead, or overhead, I should say. And then again, just the Lings from Demi moving around the right-hand side, pulling them back down. Immortal is on the way up from Neeb, so he's actually maybe chrono boosting the Immortal already. I guess similar to the last game in a way. He went Twilight Robo and he got an Immortal quick, then went into the Temple Archives. Pretty similar setup for him here now in game number 2. So Neeb actually pretty much sticking to the same build as well for now. Back in WCS Challenger last week, he used a lot of adept-based attacks to actually take advantages, fast glaives, etc. But obviously this is kind of nowhere near that at the moment. As we're going to be seeing the Lings coming in towards the third base. And a couple of Oracles, going to pick off another couple of drones. Oracles pulling back up the left-hand side, Zerglings coming all the way up here. Oh my god. I've triggered everybody because I'm not up to date on my memes. Oh my god. What have I done? No! I should cast that StarCraft. I should just be a memester instead. Be an easier life. Alright, we're going to be seeing a couple of Queens coming down to the low ground. We're going to be seeing the Oracle still looking around. Charge on the way up a Forge. Aspire again here from Demi. About halfway done. Okay, so Aspire about halfway done. A few more drones coming up. Now we're going to be seeing a Storm upgrade right now from Neeb as well, getting ready to go. And the Charge upgrade and the Immortal also on the way out right now. That Forge about to finish here to the upper left-hand side. Two Oracles to the bottom left once again. Getting ready to see what they can get up to. And again, the Spire about to finish, but does Neeb know about it? I mean, this game's going to maybe start going in towards a similar position once again here as the last game. So what does Neeb do to maybe make it a bit simpler for himself, to make it a bit more simplified of a defense? Prism coming up, I mean, I guess, does he just push again? He's got Storm coming up in a moment or two. As you do see the Lings coming over to the left, and again the double Oracle pulling back up the left-hand side as well to see what's going to happen. This stage, Neeb. Well, he's going to have to start defending against these mutas very soon. He's got one Phoenix out, but only one, so the second Phoenix is on the way. As we are going to be seeing the mutas coming through here. Oh, this first Archon's doing a pretty good job of staying alive. Still trying to hunt down another couple of mutas. The Phoenix is still kiting around as well. Oh my god, this Archon's going to get to the shield battery. Stay alive throughout this, and, well, these initial mutas did not do anywhere near as much as I thought they would. I mean, did Neeb even lose anything? I don't think so. Like, maybe a couple of workers. In fairness, only a couple of mutas went down as well. This wasn't enough just yet from Demi. As he's going to loop back around, still adding on more Mutalisks, this EVP style. Looking to see what is next. Coming up the left and going to be going in towards the main base. To do a little bit more damage. Pylon going to get picked off here. Actually does empower the Stargate, but only the Stargate. I mean, 3 Phoenix already out, which isn't a ton of Phoenix, but it's kind of enough to fight this. And those Phoenix are starting to get rid of some of these Mutalisks here right now. Again, Stalkers and the Phoenix going to back away once again, and we do see still those mutants being picked away at, but it's a counterattack from Neeb through the center of the map now, to the point where Demi just doesn't even try to base trade it this time. He just types out GG. Odyssey. A la derecha, Demi. Bottom right is Demi, to the top left is Neeb in this, oh, I probably could have done Neeb. A la Izquierda on the left. Is that right? Maybe? I don't know. Probably not. Roughly, maybe. Probably not. Alright. Yellow Pros play top left-hand side. Our green Zerg bottom right for our third game of this best of 5. As we get this set up and ready to go. Let's see how this goes for our third game of this series. This could be the end of the stream, guys. We are bang on 14 hours of being live right now. Did I really not go live on time today? I couldn't understand that, actually. I showed up a little bit. I showed up a couple of minutes late today. I woke up at literally 2:45 a.m. and I was like, oh, do I have the passion on 2 hours sleep to come in and cast throughout GSL? I was like, no, I don't. Then I was like, yeah, I do. So I got up, got dressed, put my shoes on, went outside, got in the car, drove to the studio, got upstairs, turned the PC on, turned the stream on, and we were here right on time for the first series of the day. It was pretty sick. Moral of the story is that you should just always believe that you have the passion. If you believe you have the passion, you probably do. Look at us, we're still here 14 hours later, going strong, having the stream of our lives. Thanks to you guys as well, of course. Don't forget, I am going to be back here in 10 hours for the final day of the APAC Regional Finals of WESG. Maru versus Classic, Dark versus Time, as well as a third place match and a grand final. And also, we do have later on tomorrow, after that, we'll be going back to back, going straight towards the OSC Championship Bracket final day, as we will crown the champion of this event we've been casting 8 days of so far. Von Schleer of the Cheer 400 in the chat says stabs Rifkin in the knee. Thank you so much for the Cheer 400. Appreciate it. Vamos a la playa. Yeah, I should have gone for the Vamos a la playa. We are on the beach. It's Odyssey. Oh my god, that would have been the perfect intro for this. Lings Queens getting set up. Stargate coming through. You fucking suck at Spanish, please don't do that. I'm sorry. I tried, okay? I tried. Alright, anyways, this Adept gets into the main base here. Oracle on the way up currently from Neeb. And we do see Link Speed is about to kick on into play from Demi, so... Link Speed about to kick up, and we're just going to be seeing the Adept shades back down to the low ground. And another drone going to get picked off as we do see the Queens. Just going to get rid of this Adept as well, so... We'll see how it goes. Yes, I know I'm not meant to pronounce the H in hola. Hola! Hola, ¿qué tal? Me gusta la playa. Yo hablo un poquito español. I used to be able to say I studied it for a year in university or something. I can't do it anymore though. I forgot. Forgot how to say it. Anyways, Oracle comes in and we are going to be seeing a couple drones being picked away at here. As you see the Queen targeting down the Oracle, which comes in for another worker. 2 kills so far, but the Spore obviously helping to deflect quite nicely. Going into Phoenix behind this to shut down an Overlord or so. A couple more gates on the way up, and this time the Twilight Council will drop down from Neeb right away. I guess we'll see where we kind of go from there. Evo Chamber coming up from Demi. What does that open up the options to? Just a fast upgrade? I mean, I don't think this is going to be a... I don't think this is going to be a... Yeah, I don't think there's going to be anything too crazy from Neeb, right? Just Twilight Robo. Maybe a... I don't know. Maybe he just goes Glaives this time. Maybe he just goes Charge. The possibilities are there. Maybe he does just throw down the Temple Archives again. He does go Glaives. I was kind of feeling him change up. I think the timings were a little bit different. Gonna be seeing the lair on the way up in the main base here of Demi. Getting that set up to go. Couple Oracles coming up the right hand side as well, and again more Depths coming through the center. Getting ready to go. Alaska Winter 93 with the Cheer 500. Heals Rifkin's knee. That's not how it works. Now you just killed Von Schleer, and now you're the bit boss. Rifkin doesn't become a part of it again. I'm sorry. Yeah. Thank you for the 500 bits though. Do appreciate it, as we do see the Resonant Glaives is on the way up. A few more Lings coming in, and the melee upgrade coming in also. As we're going to be seeing the Adepts sign up, and again the Oracle's just pulling back in towards the center. More Lings continue to come on through, the melee continue to come up as well. And again, a couple more Extractors coming into play. A 4th hatch from Demi coming up to the side, but the question will be, can he defend this set of Adepts? I mean, the melee upgrade's obviously very different here from Demi. He's going to throw down the Spire again, but will he even get to the Spire? Will he even get to the Mutalisks? We're seeing those Adepts continue to push forwards, and we are going to be seeing the Queens continue to take a little bit of damage. Jumping on in here, and we're going to be seeing the Adepts just start to pick away at this Queen. Lings not in a really pretty position at all. Obviously, with the Glaives, these Adepts are going to do a lot of damage if these Lings can't get rid of them soon. And Demi just does not have enough. The very simple Adept attack here from Neeb will just be powered